Hey, what's going on, y'all? Now, in today's video, I'd like to talk to y'all about losing your fear of evolution. This one's called Losing Your Fear of Evolution. Lose your fear of evolution, because in life, you're going to be forced to change. We're going to be forced to evolve, forced to adapt, be it because our circumstances demand it, our environment is changing, but it also could be because we ourselves are no longer suited for the environment. The environment could stay the same, but we ourselves have outgrown it, we've outpaced it. And so change is required. Change is demanded by nature. And that's the only thing that the natural world guarantees you. Change. Things are going to change. It's when you can embrace that change, that you're prepared, and that you're no longer swept away by the currents of life. So that brings me into my first point. How to lose your fear of evolution. Preparation. Again, we're going to have to change in this life. So being prepared for these moments where things are not how we would intend them to be, when things are not how we would like them. Being prepared to meet these moments with efficiency, with whatever gear that we need. For example, Thanksgiving's coming up. I had to go get a duck, bro. If I want to cook something, I had to go get something. And so, as opposed to waiting, to the day of, and then getting swept away by the need to get that duck and defrost and do all this, I made it a point to go get that a while back. I got a duck now. Now, when Thanksgiving comes, I'm going to have already defrosted it, already, seasoned it up. It's already going to be ready for me to throw in the smoker and get it going for Thanksgiving. Preparation is preservation. When you prepare for these things, when life demands a change, when life demands that you evolve and be ready, you will be ready. Another example. I had a track meet, but this was back in high school, or back in junior high when I was really running track. You know what I mean? And here's the thing, you have something coming up, something that demands a change. I was not that fast of a runner. I was decently fast, but I wasn't fast without training. I had to hit the track. I had to run often. I had to prepare for that meet. And so when the meet came, I was preserved and made decent place. Can't remember now, but second, third place. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you prepare, you will be preserved when the time of change comes. And this goes especially when things happen out of the blue. Because I mentioned a real prime example I got going on right now. Have a family member coming to my house. Not a family member I enjoy being around. And it's like, I wasn't ready for this. I wasn't expecting this, I should say. But I'm preserved because I'm prepared to handle it. Nothing on my schedule's gonna change, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is a family member that likes to ask a lot of questions, likes to watch all the time. Nothing's gonna change with me, bro. And not only this is a family member that kind of took advantage of me in a weird way at the beginning of this year. That rubbed me the wrong way. And I'm gonna be ready. I was prepared long before about how to handle if they ever try to do that again. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to take advantage of me again like that. It's little things. But because I was prepared, now I'm ready to face that family member. Preserved when they try their tricks. Came out of the blue. I was forced to adapt and change, but because I had prepared, it's a lot easier of a transition. So be prepared. And when you're prepared, before you go forward and engage, with this thing, you need to make sure that you have a reason why. While you're preparing, while you're getting ready for this, and while you're going through this, moving into new territory, you need to have a reason why. If I was training for that track meet, and I didn't have that reason why I want to win or I want to do well, and my reason why wasn't in my mind, I might have done half of the work. I might have cared only half. You know what I mean? I might not push through enough to place as decently as I did. I think I made a couple firsts too. You know what I'm saying? So if I put my mind forward because I wanted to win, put the effort in because I wanted to win, made it happen. You know, that was my why. I want to win. I want to do well. Whatever your reason why is, you have to keep that at the forefront of your mind. And that reason why will carry you through all the effort, all the work that you got to put in to prepare for this, all the work that you got to put in to journey forward into that new territory. Life is going to force us to move forward. If you don't move forward, you're going to depreciate. Life will force you to evolve. And if you're not ready to do that, if you don't have a strong reason why, you'll fall by the wayside. You will not put in the necessary effort to get to where you need to be. Lastly, I think you have to fall in love with the journey. You have to have your reason why. That reason why will push you forward. But even more importantly, you have to fall in love with the effort, with the process. And if the only thing that makes you fall in love with it is the fact that there's a juicy reward at the end of it, even if that's just survival, even if that's just maintaining what you got, you know, that fall in love with that. Fall in love with the fact that this is going to take you forward. It's when you love the journey that even when things are hard, you can still love it. You can still be there and still keep on going with it. It's when you love the journey that things stop being work and they start being a privilege because you're doing something you love. It's really a perspective thing. But if you frame, running track, for example, as work, or, getting ready to deal with toxic family members as work, it's like it's going to be all the more difficult to force your mind to engage with it and to force your mind to engage with the preparation when you have to. When you fall in love with the fact that I get to be strong by doing this, I get to overcome something. It's a challenge for me to beat, to conquer. You know what I'm saying? When you shift your perspective in that regard, it stops being work and it starts being fun. You start to enjoy yourself while you do it. I think that's what we should be looking, to enjoy our lives, not to be so, held back by negativity, by our own negative thoughts, our own negative perspectives. Enjoy yourself a little bit, especially when it comes to the challenges. And evolving, adapting, changing to meet your new circumstances. It's going to be challenging. Certainly can be. But it's when you can embrace the challenge that you lose your fear of evolution. All right. Take care, y'all. Peace.